What's good, everybody? Today I'm going to be starting my Master Duel Masochist challenge. But it's not just going to be any normal Masochist challenge, it's going to be an extreme version of it. Now, first things first, I want to give credit to CMO for creating this challenge in the first place, right? And also credit to Head-to-Head Battles for bringing this challenge to bringing my attention to it. That's the right term I was looking for. I basically never heard of it up until they did it. And, I was kind of like, I can never do this. This seems ridiculous. Then I watched Simo. I binge watched all of his stuff, his whole journey doing it. And I'm like, hey, you know what? It looks fun. Might as well give it a try. Now, if you already know what a Masochist challenge is, I'm going to put up a timestamp so you can skip right to the card pulls. But if you don't know what it is, it's basically, let me show you. So the rules for this challenge are actually quite simple. You are not allowed to use any of the starting cards they give you. You're only allowed to use cards you get from either Master Packs or Legacy Packs. That's it. No crafting available, nothing like that. Now, obviously, if you use your own challenge, your own version of the Masochist challenge, you can change up things accordingly. But in Simo's way of doing it, you're basically going to pull from Master Packs. Each pack contains 8 cards, so 5 packs. Maybe 40 cards to make a deck. But is the deck playable? That depends if you get any extra deck monsters or not. If I do, I get to do one extra pull until I have a usable deck that I can enter into a duel with, because you need 40 in your deck at least, no matter what, right? After you have your first usable deck, for every win you get, you're able to open one more Master Pack and any Legacy Packs you get along the way. And you're going to keep upgrading your deck and see how far you can push your deck on the ranked ladder. Now, why am I saying this is an extreme version of it? Because I'm not going to make a 40 card deck. I'm going to make myself have to use a 60 card deck for this challenge. I'll get into why a little bit later, but hey, we're going to do this thing. So we're going to start off by deleting both of these decks because we're going to have absolutely nothing to do with them, if they allow me. Alright, perfect. Now, is this the best challenge for me to do? Probably not. I'm, I guess what you would call a Yugi boomer. I grew up with the series. I learned how to play the game from Yugioh 2007. I played Duel Accelerator. That was a 5Ds centered game, so I'm all about the synchros. I love those cards. And then I just fell away from the game for a long time, and then I started playing Master Duel like a couple years ago. So it was a very large learning curve. There's still plenty of cards I've seen, and I'll be like, I've never seen this before. It's brand new to me. So what better way to familiarize myself more with the cards by doing this challenge, along with doing it, well, my way, by doing 60 cards instead of 40. Now, coming from Yu-Gi-Oh! 2007, the deck I used on there was an 80 card deck, and it worked. I was playing like an endless mode on there. I got like a 17 win streak with the 80 card deck. Like, it worked. It was like half elemental hero, mostly fusions. I wish I never got rid of the game so I could still see my ridiculous deck list and how I got it to work. But going off of that, I've always loved cards, or decks to be exact, with more cards than the normal 40 at the time. So I was kind of sad that when I came to Master Duel, the maximum amount was only 60 instead of 80, but I could see why. It would be extra ridiculous. Alright, so that's enough overview talking about it for now. I think it's time we get into the Master Packs. I'm excited to see what I get. Let's roll with it. Ooh, starting off with the UR. Imagine I get Cashier Fenrir off my first pull, or first pack. We don't even know which one's going to be UR. Ancient Warriors card, okay. Battle Wrestler. Oh, House of the Elemental Lords. Harukas, Lightsworn, Druid, okay. Super Heavy Samurai Teleporter. And Tazzle Martyrs. I know this is a Phantom Beast card. Yikes. Wall of Disruption, Alien Mother. Okay, that's not a bad tribute summon monster. I'll take it. You can discard one other dinosaur monster, special summon this card from your hand If you tribute one dinosaur monster, you can target one dino wrestler in your graveyard with a different original name from the attributed monster. Special summon and defense. It's a free special if I get another dinosaur monster. We have to see. I'll read this Super Heavy Samurai Transporter. It is pretty funny. Because if I get like really bad monsters, I could special summon this and give my opponent 2 of my lame monsters. But hey, we'll see. It's first 8 cards out the way. I'll have to go over these other cards later. Essentially, we're going to have to do 8 pulls, bare minimum, 8 packs, because 8 times 8, 64 cards should be enough to make a 60 card deck. Unless I get more than 4 extra deck monsters, I'm going to have to do a 9th pack at that point, so we'll see. Pack number 2. This will also help me because there's a lot. Ooh, okay. There's a lot of archetypes that I've never touched. Like Z's Burst, Dollhouse. Neither of these are good. Katakuri, Runaway, Madolce, okay. Aromatherapy. Dimension Wall, yes! Yes! Starting off with really good trap card, oh my gosh. I've never seen this, but I know it's a Fleur. Is it a Fleur card? It's Wind. It does mention Synchro, Noble Knight. This card's normal special summon. You can add 1 light Noble Knight monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect once per turn. Once per turn during your main phase, you can fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using this card you control and other monsters from your hand or field. I mean, it's a search. If I get a Noble Knight, a light Noble Knight of that. What is this? What is this SR? This card is face up during the end phase. Draw 1 card. Oh, that's so bad. Like, I know worms are all about flipping up and down and stuff, but that's bad because it has to still be on the field. Oh, that's so bad. Oh man. I was interested in making trying out this Princess Cologne type deck until you see it's not viable. This is early on when I started getting into Master Duel that I saw the deck. But yeah, there's plenty of newer modernized decks that I just haven't touched on or have no interest in or hate. So, like Despia, I don't like Despia. But if I get some good Despia cards, we're playing Despia. I'm not gonna... It's not that serious. And Nest Rocket Dragon, okay. DDD Oracle D'Arc. 2 DD monsters. Not gonna be able to play this one, but that's our first extra deck monster. I think. Yeah. Okay, Gladiator Beast, 1800. Good. Stonehenge. Target 1 monster with 0 attack in your graveyard, special summon and attack, and if you do, equip it with this card. When this card equipped by this effect leaves the field, destroy that monster. It's a free monster reborn for a 0 attack monster if I have a good one. Oh boy, Sonic Chick. That's a Yusei card right there. Shark Fortress, 2 level 5s. This is not bad actually because that Super Heavy Samurai, like a special and it's level 5. Oh, not Pearly. It's a field spell. Yo, maybe I can just play the field spell and the opponent will dip. Because I've done it before, I'm not gonna lie. Target 1 water monster you control and 2 water monsters in your graveyard. Shuffle the first card into the deck, and if you do, add the seconds to your hand. It's not bad if you're playing a water deck, but I don't think we have enough waters yet. So we started with that. That's our 3rd pack. This is pack number 4. If I do 1 extra pack, I'll just skip my first win. So yeah, pack number 4. What the heck is this? Archfiend Emperor, the First Lord of Horror. This is an Archfiend card. You can normal summon this card without tributing. Its attack and defense become half. If summoned this way, this card is destroyed during the end phase. You cannot special summon any monsters except fiend monsters. Oh my god, so many negative effects. Once per turn, you can banish 1 Archfiend card from your hand or graveyard, target 1 card in the field, destroy it. I wonder if you set this card and then gets flipped up via attack if it has 2000 defense or not. We'll have to see, but I don't like these restrictions. Essentially, if I have another Archfiend card, I can banish it and it's removal. Mecha Phantom Beast, Conqueruda, cool. Synchro, generic Synchro. Another Synchro, but this requires Jet Synchron. Not gonna be able to play this. Duck Fighter. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can tribute tokens whose levels equal 3 or more. Special summon this card. It's usable. Discard one card, the target one danger monster you control. I can't use that. Puppet Ritual, it's gimmick puppets. Yikes. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play gimmick puppets. Galactic Spatial Dragon. Isn't this like a free special summon? Like, it's a Galaxy Eyes card, I'm sure. While this card is in your hand or graveyard, if you control 2 or more light and or dark dragon monsters, you can special summon this card in defense position, but banish it when it leaves the field. During your main phase, you can make all monsters you can currently control become 8 until the end of this turn. Wow. This is not bad. It's not bad, like, for the future. If I get light and dark dragon monsters, I can special summon it. If I can somehow pull this out on the field in some crazy way with other monsters, I can make it level 8 and level 8 XZs. Scrap Iron Statue. When a spell or trap card that is already face up on the opponent's field activates its effect, destroy that card. Also, after that, set this card back. This card sent to the graveyard, you can target one junk monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense. Very, very, very bad. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Pull number 5. Another basic one. Lost World. This... Oh, it's a dinosaur card. Okay, all monsters on the field is 500 attack and defense except dinosaur monsters. Once per turn, if a dinosaur monster is normal special summoned, you special summon one direct token to your opponent's side of the field defense. While your opponent controls a token, they cannot target monsters on the field with card effects except tokens. So it's defense for you in a way, if they can't target your monsters. Once per turn, if a normal monster on the field will be destroyed, a battle card effect, you can destroy that many dinosaur monsters in your hand and or deck instead. What? Destroying something in a deck is kind of crazy. Like, you can do this with the Babysaurus and just roll with it. Incantation Bookstone. Go on ritual spell in your hand. Special summon both this card from your hand and one incantation monster from your deck. If I get a ritual spell and another incantation, we're on and popping. Orphtronic Radion. This is a good one. I like this card. It's 1800 attack, 1900 defense. Useless card. Yangzing Prana. I see it needs Yangzing. Wait, is it useless? Let me back up. Gains effects based on the number of different attributes the Yangzing monsters in your graveyard have. Yeah, it's useless. First card out of the deck if I can help it. This card is sent from the hand to the graveyard. You can target one level 4 or lower normal monster in your graveyard. Special summon that. Premature Return. Banish one card from your hand, then target one of your banished monsters, special summon and face down defense. That's the end of the opponent's turn. Trickstar Bouquet, I know all about this card. I need a Trickstar monster to resolve that though. Oh my god, Victory Viper. This is such an old card. Such an old card. Pack number 6. I'm just happy we got enough usable monsters to make something happen. Oh my god, hold on. I see the light coming through there, blinding my screen. I tried to reposition some stuff. It looks better now, so we'll just roll with it. Sun will keep moving outside. Can't control it. Gadget Arms. Flip, send one more Orphtronic spell or trap card in your graveyard. Oh, select one and add it to your hand. Okay. Degen Force. Tribute one level 4 higher dinosaur monster. Special summon 2 level 3 or lower reptile monsters from your hand and or graveyard. Not going to be used. Exector Firefly, cool. Actually, I don't think it's cool. I just think Exectors are cool. I never made this deck. Another card I was looking at, or deck I was looking at. Alien Gray, I know that's not good. Oh, you are. Dante, Traveler of the Burning Abyss. 2 level 3 monsters, so easy to bring out. Good defense. Each turn you can detach one monster from this card and choose a number from 1 to 3. Send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Milling in a 60 card deck. Sounds good to me. This card gains 500 attack for each card sent to the graveyard this way. Okay, so I can make it 2500. If this card attacks, it's changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one burn invest in your graveyard, add to your hand. That's not bad at all. So I can remove 3, get them to 2,500, and then attack and go to defense mode and repeat as I see fit. Liberal Mancer Firestarter. It's a ritual. Yikes. True King's Return. It's True Draco. What's this? Necro World Banshee. I know all about this card. I know how that works in and out. I got a big zombie player. And also, I have a Royal Rare one. So, yeah. Very cool card. This should be the 7th pull. Come on. Give me something good, y'all. Okay, Tuner Labradorite Dragon. Okay, see, so this is 0 attack monster. So if I can mill I'm trying to talk strategy with this deck. If I can mill this with Dante while having that trap card already set or spell, whatever it was, then revive Labradorite Dragon, throw in Sonic Chick or whatever other level 1 I got, boom. I can make that synchro. Plays already. Direct Impact. A lot of dinosaur cards. We already got a little theme going with that. You control a dinosaur monster with 2,500 or more attack, destroy all cards on the field. That's a complete board wipe. I'll take that if I can make it happen. TG Cyber Magician. It's a tuner. This card you control will be used as synchro material for a TG monster. Already not looking good. TG monsters in your hand can be used as non-tuner synchro materials. Once per turn during the end phase of this card's in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field and sent there, you can add one TG monster from your deck. Virtual World Kieran Lily. This is such a silly card to me. You have to target one virtual world card. Send one type of virtual world card that's not the one you pick. So if you pick a monster, you can send a spell, a virtual world spell. Then you can special summon this card. Then you can send a third type from the deck to the graveyard. Keyword can. So you can send a trap at that point. And then for the rest of the turn, you can only special summon level/rank 3 or higher monsters. Such a weird random restriction. Guardian KS, okay. 1800 defense, not bad. Oh no, cannot be special summoned unless you control face-up Rod of Silence KS. This card is unaffected by spell effects and cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking you directly. So if I pull the Rod of Silence, I can pull off this card. And I can leave it in attack mode, do whatever I want with it. It can't be targeted. Erratic Seal from the Ashes. It's a erratic card. Archfiend General. Look, it's an Archfiend card. Base. See, I didn't even read its effect yet. I already know it's going to be discard for field spell because it has that same stat line as gold or the gold elemental hero card. There's plenty of other ones that are like same stat line. Yeah, discard it, add one Pandemonium for your deck to your hand. But hey, it's an Archfiend card. Dang, I was about to say, wait a minute, is it just a good card? No, it's not, because if Pandemonium is not on the field, destroy this card. It's bad. It's fodder for that other Archfiend card if I want to do something. If I can play the strong one, banish something, pop it. There you go. During each of your standby phases, put one A counter on a face-up monster your opponent controls. Combos with that alien card I got. Okay, one more. And then we're going to make our deck. Fingers crossed for a couple of extra deck monsters so I can do one extra pull. Incantation Candle. There we go, another incantation. There's no way I got a duplicate card this early. I didn't even make my deck yet and I got a duplicate card. That's ridiculous. Infernoid card. Okay. Let me read it. Make sure there's nothing. Okay. Make sure it's not working with someone else. Has a use outside of the archetype. There you go. Once per turn, you can target one attack position monster your opponent controls changes to defense, and if you do for the rest of this turn, your monsters cannot attack except to attack that monster. And if your Cyberus monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. It's a very weird out. They don't have defense, or good defense for that matter. Limit Overdrive, a tuner card, or a synchro card. Turn 1 tuner synchro monster and 1 non-tuner synchro monster you control to the extra deck. Special summon 1 synchro monster from your extra deck that has a level equal to the combined levels of the 2 added on the field, ignoring its summoning conditions. Definitely not using that. Altergeist Mulaseek. I've never used or gone up against the Altergeist. I can attack directly. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. Ooh! This is a good SR. What? If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Altergeist monster from your deck to your hand. I need another Altergeist. Heavenly Dragon Circle is Worm support. Okay. Carbonedon. Another dinosaur. Cool. If this card battles a fire monster, during damage calculation, this card gains 1,000 attack, so 1,800. You banish this card from the graveyard, special summon from your hand or deck 1 level 7 or lower dragon normal monster and face up defense position. This is actually good. I'm going to double check obviously, but I think that level 6 0 attack card I have as a tuner is a dragon, and it should count, right? Special summon from the hand or deck 1 level 7 or lower dragon normal monster and face up defense position. It's perfect for it, and I can do this whenever. Well, that's amazing. Let's look into the proficiency test, because I know I get stuff from here. Their exams, getting the duels. After our first duel, I will do the test, get the legacy packs. So that's an extra 10 cards, which you're probably going to need. Because I know you got some literally completely useless cards here, so let's get to it. Well, lucky me. I got exactly 5 extra deck cards, so I have to do another pull so I can have 60 cards in the deck. I'm going to scroll up here. You can look at the little dots up there underneath these cards to see if I put them in here, and yeah, I put one of everything. Starting at the Swords of Revealing Light, that's like a free gift, so I didn't pull it, can't use it. By the way, I forgot to mention earlier, I am currently going to aim for, because this is Masochist, it's a 60 card deck, and you got random crazy decks out here now that just do everything with 1 card combos. Looking at Snake Eye, Branded, you know, all that stuff. I'm only aiming for, with this challenge, to get to Platinum. Even to my main account, I've never gotten to Platinum, because I don't play this game that much. When I do play a lot, I haven't been following the ranking up system and how it works. I just play to do missions, to get gems, to keep getting new cards and make new decks. That's all I do in this game. So it'll be my first time getting to Platinum. That's the goal here. Because anything past that, every loss, you're going to fall down, and you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. If I enjoy the series enough and we get some good pulls or something like that, we'll adjust it as needed if I want to go farther than that. So okay, so we got Apple of Enlightenment. Target cards in your opponent's graveyard up to the number of Valkyrie monsters you control, banish them. If this set card in its owner's control has left the field because of an opponent's effect, and it's now in a graveyard or banished, you can draw cards equal to the number of Valkyrie monsters you control. Complete Valkyrie support. XX Saber. Oh man, I remember when people were using X Sabers and Dual Accelerator. They were never good, if I remember correctly. Like, there's X Saber, then they went to XX Saber. Like, ooh, it's so much cooler. When this card is destroyed by battle, state to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower X Saber monster from your deck. Cool if I get another X Saber. Super Heavy Samurai. Scales. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card is normal special summon. You can target 1 level 4 or lower Super Heavy Samurai in your graveyard. Okay. Special. It's something. Red Eyes Toon Dragon. Okay. I don't really have an easy way to pull this out. It's not that good because it can't attack the turn it's summoned. Also, I can't attack directly without Toon World, but it can still attack normally. Venom Cobra, 2K Defender. Okay, I'll take it. Venom Burn right after Venom Cobra. Select one monster with Venom counters, remove all the counters, inflict 700 damage. I don't think we're making that happen. Shiranui Swordmaster. I know about Shiranuis. The Sanctified Dark Lord. Send one Dark Lord monster from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard. Negate the effects of one effect monster on the field until the end of this turn, and if you do, gain life points equal to this attack. Okay. It's something. And we have enough to now make a deck. I can currently not add any more cards. I was trying to add everything and remove as we go, but this should be a very, very easy fix. Let me check this while I remember it. Yep, it's a dragon, so we have synergy with that. Alright, so first things first, we want to get rid of the absolutely useless, pointless cards. First I'm going to double check and see if I got a ritual spell. I did not, so not pulling up anything with that at the moment. Yang Zing spell, that can go. Dark Lord, that can go. Valkyrie card, that can go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Put that back. Even though it's still useless. I didn't read it yet. Actually, yeah, that can go. It was doing me a favor. Because then you control at least 2 of Yuria, Hammond. Wait, at least 2 other... Well, you have at least 2 other cards in your hand. And control Yuria, Searing Flames, or Hammond, Lord of Striking Thunder. Send your entire hand to the graveyard, special summon 3 Medizzle Martyr tokens. Completely use the spell. You control rank 6 or higher XZs. Destroy all set cards your opponent controls. Don't even have that. Bye. Alright. We got our first deck. Oh boy. Oh wait, I can still throw in a Sword Master here. I don't think I have any Venom counter cards. No, I do not. So I'll leave this out. I'm going to remove another useless card. Let's remove one of the dollhouses. I don't need 2 copies. Alright, deck saved. Let's get into it. What could possibly go wrong? Again, I don't play too much to know how the rank season works like that. But let's go ahead and get into our first duel and see how it goes. That's pretty funny. No way, someone with the same mate as me? This is crazy. I've watched enough. I've watched enough Masochist duels to know that going second is better for that extra card. Because you're gonna need the extra card usually. That water bottle's empty. I'm reaching for nothing. Alright. We have 1300 attack monster. How funny if this is another Masochist starting same as me. Okay. Discard special summon by effect of a gladiator beast. You can discard 1 gladiator beast, add 1 to your deck to your hand. Useless effect, pay 1800, 1300. All monsters you control gain attack and defense equal to the number of different attributes in your graveyard. This is actually a good UR for this situation, because extra attack points, attack and defense. So turn you can add 1 element saber monster from your deck to your hand, but skip your battle phase of your next turn. If this is another one, this will be so funny. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, all attack position monsters your opponent controls lose 800 for each monster they control. This is actually really good. This card is sent from the spell and trap zone to the graveyard. You can target 1 monster on the field, destroy it. Ooh, Dimension Wall, let's go. Okay. Don't want to activate this yet. I want to... Do I Gladiator Beast off the jump? No, you know what? Let's go for this. I'll play X-Saber and I'll attack. Okay. It's fair. I'm going to set Wall of Disruption and True King's Return and end. Keep the other ones in my hand for now. Okay, it's destroy a monster. Do not activate the following effects of True King's Return in the same chain. You can target 1 True King or True Draco, special summon in defense. During your opponent's main phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves Tribute Summon. Okay, so this is just a destroyed, has a good effect type of thing. This card attacks is changed to the defense position. Okay. Are you going to Link? What's up with it, bruh? What's up with it, cuz? Okay, we're gonna activate Wall of Disruption. Nice. Yo, if I get another level 3, I can pull off Dante. That would be great. Not what I was looking for. Okay. This card is completely useless. We're going to set this. Activate this. I don't think I have anything I can search with it. Nope. And, this doesn't defend my monster. This is just battle damage. So I'll keep this for now. Earth, Dark type. So if I can get these two monsters in the graveyard, I'll get 400 extra attack. I'll be able to beat over this Ibli. That's her name. Or just Ib, not Ibli. Not another set. Come on, man. Ah, 2 more sets. Okay, that's fine. Destroy my monster. Give me more attack. I might activate this card. Well, I don't have the mission yet to activate a trap, but if I did, I would do that. They cannot be destroyed by battle unless it with 1900 or more attack. Let's just attack first. Watch be another Ib. You have a response? Maybe? Maybe not? Call of the Haunted to bring back Dragonute. Not good. Actually, I have a very easy out though. Sonic Chick. You can't beat over Sonic Chick with this. Ancient Warriors. Okay, I'm going to set a monster. I still don't want to set this yet. I'm paranoid about it. This is like my win condition. This is the best card I pulled. One of the best. Luster Dragon, that's not good. Stamping Destruction, maybe? Destroy this. Either way, can't destroy Sonic Chick. With this going to the graveyard, I can have 2200 attack. Easily beat over Dragonute. Let me read this, see if it has something to do. You can target one continuous spell, trap card you control, sent to the graveyard. This counts, okay. And if you do have one Ancient Warrior spell trap with a different name from your graveyard to your hand. Your other Ancient Gear Warriors monster's effect is activated. You can target one spell trap. Let's hope he doesn't have any other ones in his deck, because that would be really bad. Oh no, not XZs. That's not good. It's not good for us. Kachi Kochi Dragon. This card shows the opponent's monster by battle sends it to the graveyard. You can make a second attack. Okay, that's fine. You still can't beat over Sonic Chick in this scenario. Into defense you go. I'm gonna activate this just so it can stop rocking. He's going for the attack again. Oh boy, good old Sonic Shake. Only viable in situations like this. Oh man. I have no idea what card I can draw to save me either. What the? Okay. That's not too bad. No effects. I can handle that. That is perfectly fine with me. How am I going to out it? I don't know, but I'll take that. Super Heavy Samurai Scales. I cannot do anything with this, unfortunately. And it's Earth, so I'm not going to get any extra bonus from using this. But still set. Because me getting other types in the graveyard is the key here to getting more attack. That's what sucks though. I have Earth and Dark right now. Even if I get a Water Fire in there, that's an extra 400. It's 800 boost. I can crash, but that's about it. No, bro. And they're both Earth too, that sucks. That sucks so bad. It's the first duel, it can't be that easy, can it? Okay. Wait, that's not good. It's still a dark type. Okay, let's set Banshee. Set this. I don't think there is anything that can save me. We'll see. See how far this goes. Yikes, Blade Knight. I can beat over Blade Knight. Down to 900. Can't do anything with that. If this card is in the graveyard, okay, add TG monster. It's a light if I could get in the grave, but I can't afford to do that play. This is assuming he doesn't have anything to stop me. Which he doesn't, cool. Destroy my True King's Return. You won't. You literally won't. That's the crazy thing. It says if this card's sent to the graveyard, it doesn't even have to be destroyed. Like how I'm thinking. Okay, he thinks he has game here, but I got trick up my sleeve. In the form of Mirror Force! Don't attack, I have Mirror Force! What you thinking about, man? All you can do is end. There's nothing else for you. Yeah, that's a yikes. This card's in your graveyard, you control 2 or more. Let me just get this going, because it's game over at this point. Cards in your graveyard, you control 2 or more share enemy monsters with different names. Let's put some of this card, but banish it. This card's banished, you can target one zombie monster you control, gain 600 attack. Yeah, I don't use this one. For obvious reasons, that's really bad. We tried. Pretty good first game though. And for me, like, this is... I am having fun, despite losing the first game, because I like going up against wonky or simple decks, not just the same lines, things over and over again, repeat, you know what they're going to do. It's nothing exciting, you know. But we're not going to keep talking about that. We're going to do the proficiency test, get ourselves 5 legacy packs, and see what we get out of it. What type of card is this? Zombie. Easy. I just almost picked White Eyes Blue Dragon. Okay, key. Alright, so 5 legacy packs. We can now improve our deck, get rid of some absolutely useless cards, for some terrible cards. Nuclear Condition, normal summon a monster. Okay. Alright, 5 packs, let's get it. 2 SR glows, so maybe it's something good. Maybe. Trigon, I think... This card in my mind is a banished card to activate something, but I don't think it is. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can equip this card to a machine-type monster you control as equipped card, or unequipped and special summon and attack. While equipped to a monster by this effect, if the equipped monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, special summon, select and special summon 1 level 4 lower light machine monster from your graveyard. I mean, I can see it's coming from, I want to say Trigon. No, Trigon's the name of the card, duh. I see the spaceship there, one of those 1200, 1000 defense light monsters. Equipped monster would be destroyed, destroy this card instead. Not very good. Spirit Controller. Once per turn, you can target 1 XYZ monster you control. Attach 1 level 4 light monster you control to that XYZ monster. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, there are 2 level 4 light thunder monsters with the same name in your graveyard. Add those targets to your hand. Yikes. That's bad. Maybe I'll use Trigon over something else with its defense. MK Warrior 2, Splash, Capture. And your opponent XZ summons, banish 2 fish type monsters from your grave guard to target it, take control of it. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Definitely not doing that. Okay, 1800 beat stick. When you ritual summon a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard as one of the monsters for the summon. If the monster ritual summon using this card destroys the monster by battle, draw a card. Okay. Ooh, I like this card. I know this card. I'm throwing it in there. It's yeah. During your standby phase, select 1 random card from your opponent's hand. Call type of card. If you call it right, inflict 700 damage to your opponent's 5 points. It's a burn card. I love burn cards. No matter how good or bad they are, I've tried them. So I love burn cards, and this gives me information on what they have in their hand. So it's good to me. Tap hole, absolute hot garbage. Adds tap holes to my hand. Activate only if your opponent has 3 or less cards in their hand. Your opponent adds cards. Wait, your opponent adds their hand to their deck, shuffles it, then draws. This is basically a disturbance strategy, a trap card you use in like trap tricks burn decks, but lamer because it's only 3 cards. Okay, actual SR. Revoke Fusion. Discard 1 polymerization to the graveyard, already unusable. Summon a fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, and special summon 1 monster from your hand that is listed on it. Gemini Aquamarine, that is unusable. So we got an 1800 beat stick. And a trap card. Okay. It's something. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Libromancer. Useless card here. Everyone facing category monster on the field. Till the end phase it gets 1000 attack, but its effects are negated. This actually has a use if we go up against somebody using category, so I'm actually gonna leave that. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Heavenly Dragon Circle. It says target one worm monster. Attribute one worm monster. Add one worm monster from your deck to your hand. Immediately, I looked at worm monsters. I only have one, so that can go. Completely useless card. To be fair, though, most of these cards are completely useless. As a matter of fact, I'll add Trigon for his defense and remove Trickstar Bouquet because I don't have any Trickstars. Since I'm looking at it, might as well. Throw in our new fusion monster just because. Woo! Okay, we got good old X-Saber and Immerse Blade again. Madolche Mewfuil. Okay, it's a cat. This card you control is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, sent to your graveyard. You should shovel this card into your deck. When this card is normal summon, you can spell summon one Madolche monster from your hand. Okay, I don't need this to go back into my deck if I can help it, but yeah. 2 or more monsters, I can pull this out for free. Aquamira Circle, useless. True King's Return, useless. I mean, it's removal if it gets destroyed, but yeah. Okay. Well, I was about to say, why do you need attack? I don't understand. Puppet Ritual. Okay. So I need to normal summon monsters for my next set of legacy packs, but I'm not going to do that at the expense of losing immediately. So I'm going to set this. Set 3 cards. Your move. Hopefully you don't have anything more, but if you're playing the deck I think you're playing, you can just throw in anything linked to... Does it have to be anything? I actually don't remember what the World Chalice Link 2 monster needs. He's setting his imperm in the same column as my monster. Seem like you're struggling to stay connected there. Okay. Oh, he's XZ summoning. Should have known. It's gonna be that dragon again. Yep, okay. You can also do in a second attack to deal 2,100 to me. Ouch. Oh. You gotta see what's gonna happen here. Funny enough, if I get like a simple card like Emergency Provisions, I can pull off a combo with True King's Return to destroy a monster and gain 1,000 life points. It's like Soul Taker, but 2 cards and I gain the life points. That could have been good. You're really thinking about this. Maybe he's reading it to see if it's a threat. Actually, it would have been better if I just crashed it. Because now he can attack it, remove a material, and then attack again. Dealing more damage to me. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, that's the game of Yugioh. You're either not reading or you're seeing how bad you misplayed. Is this game? I don't think so. 42 minus 537 plus 16. Not enough. Still not enough. 37 plus 2,000. Oh, he's hitting this. Okay, so 2,000 is 4,500 plus 16. That's gay. Womp womp. Alright, let's see if he has something. If he has something to destroy this, because he's like, oh no. Oh, dang it. Just instantly. Man, it's just during the main phase. If I could have done this to scare him. Oh wait, he misplayed. He misplayed, alright. Supposed to attack with the Kochi dragon. Probably looking like, why didn't it work? What's going on? I live for another round. Ooh, wait. Okay. This card battles a fire monster, 1,000 attack. Actually, I have even bigger brain play. I normal summon this and crash it in the Kochi. Oh, never mind. He has skill success in the grave. I was almost cooking there, y'all. I really was. Alright. Carboneton. Get rid of his other monster. Because you're a fire type. Yeah, my plan was I was going to crash it, send this to the graveyard. Banish carbon. What are you doing? When attacking monster declares an attack, you can take the damage instead of banish that monster. During the end phase of your opponent's next turn, special summon that monster to your side of the field. Oh my gosh. Dang. But anyway, if I destroy Carboneton, I would have went for my normal dragon monster. I forgot its name. And played the end defense. Would have had 2,400 defense. I'm like, okay, I'm safe for a little bit, but not with that. Using skill successor in the grave, he can beat over it. Leotar. This is the card that I associate with bots because of how they play. I don't think this is an actual bot though, because they're playing at an okay speed. Unless you all know that this is a bot and I'm just haven't realized it. Normally I can realize the bots via self-decay or how slow they play. But, I mean, this person kind of played it right for the most part. They're playing like a real player, you know, like the beginner, like, oh, I should have attacked with the other thing. Play Harpy's Feather Duster for the BM. I don't even know how many water monsters I have to pull this off. Come on, man. It ain't all that. You don't have to do me like this. Second loss. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm not in the screen. Second loss. Let's go. I'm just gonna have fun with this as long as I can. Because I swear, the minute I'm just going up against meta deck after meta deck, I'm probably gonna start raging. This does not look like somebody who should be in beginner rank 2. As long as I can normal summon a monster and get my legacy packs, I'll be happy. But this is not looking good. This is like first anniversary. Okay, I can normal summon one level 4 lower normal monster in my graveyard. What are you doing in beginner 2? Playing Ecclesia. And it begins. I hate Sword Soul. Like this, it's funny because there's certain decks that are always more annoying or more difficult to go up against. But for me, getting into the game, because it's funny, when I started, my friend told me Eldritch was probably the worst deck going around, and my very first ranked game was against an Eldritch player. Sword Soul, we're not beating this. Not with what we have. But I'm sticking around to normal summon my monster for my packs. But this is ridiculous. I know you can rank down, but I didn't know... Excuse me. I didn't know you could rank down to beginner 2. I thought it stopped at, like, bronze. Dimensional walls, what I just drew. Stop being a nerd. Stop being a nerd. Like, seriously, you're maxing and beginner 1. You see you got all the beginner stuff. You can let me at least play a card before you do that. Oh, this card's a level 6. Oh my god, this card sucks. Probably sitting there like, yeah, he's not gonna do anything else because I activated Max C. He's scared to summon. This card destroys a monster with a counter. A battle and send it to the graveyard. Special summon that destroy monster to your side of the field at the end of the battle phase. When this card is removed from the field, all monsters that were special summoned by this card's effect are destroyed. Not good, actually. So you're gonna mass an army just for it to fall apart instantly. Y'all can wake me up when it's over. Oh, you're doing something? Activate a trap card. You can negate. Wow. Legacy pack time. I don't think our next quiz is going to give us more legacy packs, unfortunately. Might be like a picture or something. Summon Skull. Which of these cards is level 2? Max C. I only it's funny, even though we use Max C all the time, I don't remember its level usually unless I think of people sending it to the grave to use a junk synchron. Which of the following statements correctly describes the number of cards in your main deck? It has to be 60 cards. It's not up here, y'all. You're discriminating against me. You can have any number of cards as long as you have more than 40. No, less than 60. You're more than 40, 60 at most. Put it back to 80. If they put it back to 80, I will do this all over again with the 80 card deck. Alright. Out the way and probably some accessory. Yeah, spell card. 2 spells, 2 trap cards. Okay. 5 more pulls. Something good, please. Nothing lit up yet. Elementsaurus. Means the following effects while there's a monster with the following attribute on the field. 500 attack if there's fire. Negative effects that affect monsters destroyed by battle with this card with its earth. Okay, that's good. Ghost Gardener. Yeah, I remember using this a lot during Duel Accelerator Synchron era card for me. One face-up monster you control is selected as an attack target. You can change the target to this card. When this card is destroyed, it's in the graveyard. Target one face-up monster loses 1,000 attack until the end phase. Not that good now that I see it again. Not that good at all. Berserk Gorilla, I like this. I like this one. Must attack if able. So, yeah, can't put in defense, must attack if able. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle, it's sent to the graveyard. Each player targets one monster in the graveyard. Each player special summons that monster in defense. But those monsters cannot change their battle positions. don't think that's really good for me. Let's give them back advantage along with me, and they're going to have crazy effects usually, so that's not really good. Berserk Gorilla, though, he can stay. Ooh, an upgrade. Ocean's Keeper, Twin-Headed Beast. Twin-Headed Beast is not bad, can attack twice during the same battle phase, but its stats are bad. Piercing. At 1000 Eye Jellyfish or Cranium Fish from deck to hand. Piercing 1500, not bad. Oops, didn't mean to pick that, but whatever. Offering to the Immortals. When your opponent monster declares a direct attack, while you have 3000 or less life points, negative attack, and if you do special summon 2 tokens. And if you do that, add 1 Earthbound Immortal card from your deck to your hand. Dang, I thought this card would be like a very clutch, bad, slow scapegoat, but I can't do it without an actual Earthbound Immortal because it doesn't say you can add it, it's telling me to add it. Drill Barnacle can attack your opponent directly. Each time this card inflicts battle damage by direct attack, gain 1000 attack. I'll take that. I'll actually take that. Synthesis spell, it's a ritual. So we can pull off some incantation stuff. Vishwarandi. Okay. I have several cards I will throw in there for an upgrade. Like, all these monsters pretty much. Yeah, all these monsters except the normal monster. It's funny because I think I was using that Vishwarandi in my very first deck on Master Duel. And I knew it was horrible. I just threw it in there and it was like a why not. Okay. I'm gonna replace this with Ghost Gardener in theory, right? I don't want to remove too many traps because I want to get that mission done if I can help it. By TG Magician. Okay, this seems kind of funny, but for the incantation stuff, should I throw in this ritual spell just so I can resolve it? Like, I'm thinking about it. I have 2 cards with them. That I remove it all because they're both level 0. I can't do anything to really. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Okay, Guardian Chaos can go because I can't summon it no matter what. I will remove. What's that water trap? I'll remove this even though I said I'm going to keep traps because I can't play that one. By Gimmick Puppet because I can't activate it. I will get rid of this since I don't have any Noble Knight cards. Yeah, get rid of Madoche Mew Field because I don't need like recycling of a bad card. Okay, back to 60 cards. I think we just got a reset of the day. Yeah, we did. They're really sitting there thinking about it. If you're in DC, at least let me load in first. Okay, we got alien stuff going. One A counter on a face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field. A monster with an A counter battles alien monster loses 300 attack and defense. But this card has been flipped face up. When it's destroyed by battle, it's sent to the graveyard. Draw 1 card. Okay, so it's a free draw. I need something strong to get rid of this. If I can. At least I have a spell and trap so I can make progress on those missions. Use all in, set everything. I'm calling it now. I'm probably going to pull that trap card called Full Straight. Let me play the game. Stop sitting here. I'm going to stack counters on this monster and then set Alien Gray. Alright. Get it out the way now. Because now he's not going to be able to beat over my Gardener. during each of my standby phases. This card is so slow. This is a real noob. They're like, why did my attack leave? To be fair, when it comes to learning Yu-Gi-Oh, you learn the best failing your way through via a virtual game usually. So it's not someone saying, I'm actually on everything. Actually, I can't say that. I wasn't taught in person, so I wouldn't know. Could be better. This person's playing like a bot, sitting there for an extremely long time. Again, if you don't know everything, but just either switch to defense and pass, or just go for an attack. Okay. Is this one face up? No, one monster. Okay. Target one dragon normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. That's fine with me, actually. You lost an extra card, you can't bring back a normal monster. Destroy the alien. Dang. I need all the trap card activations I can get away with. I hope that face down gets activated sooner than later, so I can actually go on with the game faster, because he can't, there's nothing to wait for, you know? Okay, set this as I was. Alright, so I'll build up A counters, and then when I set Alien Gray, you won't be able to beat over it. What do I accomplish after that? I don't know. If it's destroyed by battle, it can draw a card. Preferably, if I can last 5 turns, I get it to 0 attack. Can I beat over it? Yikes. Yikes. That's enough to beat over. No. Ooh, I need a 1300 attack monster. Unless he goes into an Xyz play afterwards, might do that. The Kachi Kochi Dragon or something. No? Well. Please something to beat over this dragon. Dragon Newt. It's something to beat over it, alright, but I'm not happy about it. Alright. No, I don't want to activate it. No! You can't make me! I'm just not realizing it says piercing. Oh no. You can substitute this for any monster. You can summon. You tribute fusion material monsters on the field, including this face-up card. Nah, you can tribute summon it. Oh no, you need a Divine Dragon and Ragnarok. Where's the fire monsters at? Wait, I should have put Carbonegon in the ground if I could help it. In the grave, because then I could have summoned my... Ooh, okay, hold on. Carbonegon is actually pretty clutch here. If I can pull something off. It's only a level 7 though, I don't have a level 1. Okay, so I can beat over this. This card destroys imposed monsters by battle. Gain 400 attack, target one face-up spell, destroy it, special summon one token. But destroy it if this card's no longer face-up on the field. Can we make a comeback with this? Victory Viper for the win. That's actually fine by me, because it doesn't save your monster. And I can still gain 400 attack. We're in this with Victory Viper. Let's go. Just please no, like, Luster Dragon. I need one more attack off and I get to 2k attack. Defense mode. Alright. Wait, that's not good. I can't beat over that. Dang it, man. New monster to set? Two or more light and or dark dragon monsters. I have none. Actually, I should have set Carbonegon. And the chance that he doesn't destroy anything, if I draw Dante next, draw any level 3, I can go into Dante. That's fine. So he's gonna lose 1200. So he's gonna go down to 300 attack. And no, he's gonna lose 1200, so go down to 300 and then 600. If I had any equipped thing to buff Alien Gray, I could beat over it. Wait, place one 8 counter. 8 counter. It's actually 5. Get it down to 300 defense. Dang it, man. So wrong. I see any attack boost. Alright, we got another spell to activate. Straight Pearly Street. I can tribute summon. Should I do it? This is hoping he doesn't read. If he doesn't attack Alien Gray or have another monster, I can tribute summon. Ring of Destruction. Wow. Do I set a monster, wait for him to go into attack, and then... Nah. We're not doing this for a single draw. Sucks I'm just now being able to pull off the tribute summon. We'll save that. Better not have fissure or something. Okay, nothing. Monster face down. When Link Monster's face is activated, that targets this face-up card. You can destroy this card and make one face-up monster. One feel unable to attack. Effects are negated. Card's in the graveyard because it was destroyed. You can switch on one rocket monster from your deck. Okay, just a very strong thing here. I have a play now for a level 7 synchro, so I'm going to play more. Wait, I don't need to do that. Okay. And I can banish this to bring my level 6 dragon out. I can normal summon this, synchro. And bring out my Mega Phantom Beast. Battle phase. I think we won our first game, y'all. Let's go. Got all these points racking up. Okay, got Molten Behemoth. Probably not going to play this because it's level 5. And 2 Legacy packs. Of course, 2 spells down. Still need 2 more traps. I'm going to do the Legacy packs first. Let's say the Master Pack best for last. Illusion Balloons. If a monster was destroyed during this turn while you controlled it, excavate the top 5 cards of your deck. Then you can special summon one, excavate a perform pound monster. Also shuffle the rest back into your deck. It says a monster was destroyed this turn. Doesn't say your monster. It could be your opponent's monster. It's an extender. It's a defensive tool. I just need perform house, and I know that you will get a lot of them from Legacy packs over time. Face up monsters you control that were special summoned from the graveyard gain 300 attack. Oh, that is so bad. Thank God I didn't pull that for like the very first version of the deck. Damage Giant, World Legacy Collapse. Damage dies half all damage I take this turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, half all effect damage you take this turn. You cannot have the same damage twice with this effect. It says all damage you take and then only effect damage, so you could essentially use it twice for effects, which is why they worded it like that. Okay, World Legacy Collapse is unusable. It's all based around links and World Legacy links for that matter. Damage Diet, I'll throw that in there. I need to activate trap cards anyway. Master Pack. Okay, SR. Something good, please. Ooh, 3 SRs? Please be good. I need support for that card, so I can't do that. 3 level 1 monsters for Numeron Gate. We're not going to be able to do this. This is only good as a defensive tool to not be destroyed by battle, but that's assuming I can get 3 level 1s on the field. No. Hyper Synchron. I like this one. It's decent stats. It's a tuner, level 4 tuner of that. These are Dragon Synchro, gain 800 attack, but also banish that face-up monster during the end phase. Yeah. So, I don't have any dragons I'm going into. It's just level 4 Synchro. Tuner, I like that. Stellar Knight Vega. This card summon, you can special summon one Stellar Knight monster from your hand except Vega. Okay, I need more Stellar Knights for that to be good. Dark Verger. Playtime Tuner monster is normal summon to your side of the field. You can special summon this card from your favorite at attack position. Okay. Elemental Hero Grand Merge. Ragna Zero. I know this is a generic level 4, rank 4 Xyz. Cool. Zephyr Providence. So Zephyr support 2 Elemental Hero normal monsters. So Ragna Zero is very good actually. I might throw in Hyper Synchron. That's about it though. Nothing crazy. I just realized I have a lot of level 1s. I have 7 level 1s. We'll throw it in here just because, but very unlikely it's gonna happen. Plant Tuner. Let me just look at tuners. I do have a Plant Tuner. It's not worth playing though. I think I can get rid of Gadget Arms here. Like, I'm thinking of water types in the grave for this, but I really can't play around something like this. At least not this early. I'll get rid of the Gen Force because I can't resolve this. I don't think I can resolve this either. Like, technically I can if they banish any of my monsters. I can leave it. It's usable. What's nice is that our first duel is actually a real win. You know, not just a self-decay bot. So I'm happy about that. That level 8 monster was pretty good. This is looking bad. This mate and all that. Yeah. Oh no. I'm going first. Two trap cars. I don't know why I want to summon this in attack. I feel like if I put in defense, he's gonna attack me multiple times. So he's gonna sit there and be like, oh, this is a full-blown noob. Duelist cup sleeves, really? Look, if I can resolve both of these traps, I'll be happy. Oh, wait, I can only resolve one. Really? Damage diet. I heard a song playing or something. I almost said something else. Shard of Greed. Utopia. At least know I'm not getting taken out this turn, because damage I take is going to be halved. One rank 9 or lower. So summon one rank 10. Attach 2 materials from this. Put summon one number monster that has a number between 1 and 100. Turn you activate this effect, other monsters you control cannot attack directly. Opponent's monster declares an attack, you can change that attack of the monster to 0. Okay, you give yourself material when you negate the spell. When opponent's monster declares an attack, you can fetch one material from this card, change the attack target of this card, and perform damage calculation. Yikes. This is when this card inflicts battle damage. What does this do? Go to the Yugioh monster. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. Not this card, okay, so I can destroy the spell, potentially. Each time an attack is negated, place one Rising Sun counter on this card, gains 500 for each counter. Put monster you control with attach as a material to activate the effect you can treat. This is one of its materials. I doubt that's going to count, but we'll see. My half effect damage I take. Carpenegum. Right, Dragon, cool. This sucks too. Once a special summoned by your opponent's effect, you make the equipped monster gain 1600 attack. Gains if this card leaves the field or the monster becomes unaffected by card effects. Wow. Let's do our first synchro summon. I can't attack over this, so here's what it is. It's ridiculous. Like, I like to try newer decks or something at around this time. If I'm lower ranked, like bronze is farthest I've gone. Didn't complete the mission because it would have popped up, but I'm 1 out of 2 for the trap cards. Can I activate this? Yes, I can. Emancipator. You can take up to 5 Emancipator cards from your deck and place them on the top in any order. Emancipator Relief. Should be any number of Emancipator monsters, then target cards on the field equal to that number, plus 1. Okay, I wasn't expecting to be able to attack after this, but that's cool. 1800, 1800. I'm gonna set Heraldic Seal. I'm getting attacked up to this. I could try to get rid of one of his cards with Move a Seek. I think we'll just swing and see what happens. Not Jar of Greed. Can't do anything else. It is what it is. About to get cooked, probably. Actually, let me activate this as soon as possible. I tried to make an Emancipator deck for my main account. It didn't work well. It also doesn't help that I'm just like, I love throwing in a bunch of random wonky stuff. Like I tried to do half Emancipator, the other half Fossil Fusion. 50 card deck using only rock monsters, and when you're trying to only use one archetype like that, not archetype, one type of monster, you can only get so far. Because you need the Mech C, you need the Ash Blossom, all the staples and stuff like that. Going into the green one? Yeah, figures. Top Share, I've never seen that card. Put 1 card from your deck and place it on top of your deck. Your opponent reveals 1 card from their deck and places it on top of their deck. Okay. Basically what this accomplishes, but in a normal spell form for both players. Glad I activated my trap earlier. You negate your own thing. This card's in your graveyard. You can turn one monster you control, return to extra deck. Yeah, I don't know why he targeted his own monster. Maybe he did it on accident. Or he's just trolling, because he could have just hit this other monster. Wait, that's it. This is Synchro. Yeah. Never mind. He had to do that. Yeah, exactly. 2 rock monsters for that as well. Aromatherapy, Angelica. You discard this card, then target one aroma monster in your graveyard, gain life points to that monster's attack. While your life points is higher than your opponent's, you control an aroma monster, and this card is in the graveyard. You can special summon this card and banish it when it leaves. Okay, my best move. Let's try to resolve this. Alright, cool. Well, I tried. Then you can just attack and go for game. That's game. At least I progressed on the quest part. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. It's not that late. Not that late for all that. Level 7 already? In the battle pass? And, one duel. When? How many points are needed? 30. What is this? Black Ops? Has to be Black Ops, because I know it's not Tune, I know it's not Attack, and I know it's... I'm not sure about Recon. Utopia just saw this card used against me. Your following statement correctly describes the cards in your hand. If you have 6 or more cards in your hand at the end of the turn, you must discard. Yeah. What? I did it too fast. I didn't read it all. Which mode counts dual content related missions? Just ranked. Just ranked. Well, solo counts too for the solo mission. So the following statements correctly describes the cards in your hand. There's no upper limit to the number of cards that can be in your hand. I was thinking at the end of the turn, which I'm not wrong in that regard, but whatever. Let me get a spell card floor thing. Ooh. Okay, more legacy packs. Tribute summon a monster. Yikes. If I get a bot, I will try to drag it out and see if I can pull it off. Ariana, okay. Another, looks like another noob. Not a bad starting hand. Okay, I can special summon this as soon as I start. Got good old Wall of Disruption. Love that we started with this in our hand like 3 times. Oh no. It's an actual heuristic deck. Okay, wait. You can target one card your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. That's not good. This is a deck you want to use going second, though. Ariana is a fake and a phony. Well, I think this deck is very cheap to make. Okay, let's see. After this special summon this way, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except Super Heavy Samurai. That hurts me a little bit. If you have no spells and traps in your graveyard, you contribute this spell summon 2 monsters from your hand to your opponent's side, then draw. Okay. I never see people playing Sambo Robin. So 100 attack for each material. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can attach 1 card, then target one of those special summon monsters, return it to the hand. Okay. Recital Starling, okay. Touch 1 thing at 1 winged beast. Okay. This card in your position is sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card. You can target 1 listed card in your graveyard, add to your hand. It's only if I special summon a monster. If I normal summon, I can just beat over this. Okay. What does this do? 300 attack and defense for each material attached to it. Attached to this card. It's not at the end of the turn, so it's stuck with 1600. Attach 1 material from this card, add 1 winged beast monster. All battle damage you take from battles involving this card is inflicted to your opponent. Another one. This is the one I'm used to everyone using. Okay, let me see. This doesn't have any attached effect. Attach 1 of those to the other as material. If you control an Xyz monster with 3 or more, draw a card. Okay. And this does what? While this card is material, you can attack multiple times. So return quick attack, you can detach 1. Listed monsters you control cannot be destroyed. Okay. So I can go Altergeist, attack this, and send it to the grave. If I special summon this, it allows it to activate the effect, so I won't do that. This is only if I have no spells and traps in the grave too, so I can special summon this afterwards. Okay, I'm going to normal this. With the direct attack. Nice. I have wall disruption, so if they have enough monsters, they could screw them over, basically. Okay, I'm going to special summon this, because I can get away with it. So, if I normal summon this, like tribute summon this, for example, and then I can activate this effect by tributing it, giving it 2 monsters, I would have given her Carbonegon just because it's weak enough I could beat over it. I will set 2 cards. And okay, so if they attack my Altergeist, which I hope they do, so low enough attack, I can use Wall Disruption, lower their attack, I deal damage, get rid of their monster, and then I can also take 1 monster from your deck and either add to your hand or send to the grave, then you special summon 1 different name. Okay. Are they chaining this? You can special summon 1 monster, you don't have to. Build 3 level 1 monsters with different names from your deck. From the adds 1 the hand. to where your opponent adds 1 to their hand, you add 1 to your hand, and you shuffle a third to the deck. Okay. I want the slower swallow because if 2 things have the same level, I can special it. I see people use this card all the time, and I still don't exactly know what it does. Like, it's just so much. Start 1 other monster. Special summon this card from your hand. Okay, banish this any number. Special summon 1 link monster with link rating equal to that. Okay, it's always only beast, beast warrior, wing beast, anything with beast in it. Yikes. Try brigade. Special 1 level 4 lower beast monster. So you cannot use monsters as link material. Set those beast monsters. This card is in the graveyard. You can draw 1 card. Going full out. Full blown, all out. That's what I'm trying to say. I just need them to attack my Altergeist. And then I use Wall of Disruption. Because, boom, monster gone. Plus the effect triggers, I can get rid of another monster. Next turn I can attack it directly again and get rid of a third one. You can tribute this card, draw 2 cards instead of 1. For your normal draw. During your next draw phase. Okay. As long as there's another level 1 monster, I can make it happen. I don't like that. It's not good. That was my out. When she targeted my back row, hit limit overdrive. If I could survive 1 turn with this and pull a monster I could tribute summon with, I'd be happy. End phase instead of attacking. That's interesting. True King's Return, okay. This is have an effect on their turn. If this card is special summoned, or if another beast warrior special summon to your field, you banish 1 card on the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1. For your deck to your hand whose level is less than or equal to it. Okay. Funny enough, I have a beast, a winged beast, dinosaur. So I can special summon the dinosaur to their side to draw a card. If I special summon Slower Swallow, then I'm screwing myself. Okay, let's set this. You can tribute this card to special summon. I don't want to tribute if I can help it though. This just sucks. Okay, I will do this. Nothing here is fire. I'll change to attack mode. It's gonna beat over this. They didn't detach, okay. This hurts me for my Wall of Disruption play though. Like if they don't swarm the field again. The fact that they didn't attack though, I feel like they're either toying with me or feeling bad. If you see my name of my account is Mason Chris. Ha! If you get it, you get it. But I think part of me thought of should I name it this or not, because if they know, then they're gonna probably. Oh, not my True King's Return. If they destroy that would have been good. Anyway, they're either toying with me or someone might feel pity and give me a win. Okay, getting out the monsters again. Why do they not attack? They're trolling me. Can't give him back the slow swallow. This sucks. Wait, I need to tribute summon a monster. Frick. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, I have a play for later. I could play my level 6 and go to another synchro play. But that's about it. I can't attack either because I can't. Just do it to me, Ariana, please. Yeah, I won't complain if I get my tribute summon off, which I did, so I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Just please don't attack my walls disruption, please. Can you attack now? What are you doing? Why are you trolling me? I need this trap card to stay around. I swear, a person on the other side right now is thinking, oh, I'm teaching them Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm gonna let them think they're winning, just to crush me at the end. Or trying to find a way to creatively throw the game. But I know how to play! Oh, yeah. They can't look up... They can't look up my name, my channel, so I don't have my username in there. I still could put that. I probably will. My wall of disruption. I know he's gonna pick it. All I wanted to do was resolve it. It would have been funny. Why didn't you XZ some? Oh, they're out of XZ's cards. They're out of extra deck monsters. Wow. Okay. Don't know why I'm being toyed with like this. Yeah, let's do this. We draw 2 cards. Ash Blossom! Okay, they didn't do it. No attack on this thing. It's disgusting. I'm trying to save my synchro play, but I don't know for what. I can't put any A counters on anything either. Floristic search card is not going to really help when they have no more extra deck to play off of. I didn't even realize they didn't have any more extra deck. I'm trying to think of any way I could possibly win, and it's not going to happen. Okay, cool. The whole drill barnacle. I don't think destroying the monster makes any sense, so I'll just attack directly. If I didn't tribute summon a monster, I would have scooped by now. This is becoming ridiculous because I can't close the game. You get the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. I'm going to activate it just because. Yeah. What in the troll? Stop, please. I get if you're like trying to teach somebody how to play the game where you're like, oh, they're new, I want to let them win. This is like a new level of like suffering, low key. I bet you if the drill could have gained attack, they would have just gave me the game there. Maybe I should just crash and end. I can't. I literally can't. If I can summon this dragon in attack mode, then yes, but I can't. You can't target it now. It's already gone. I was synchro summoned way more than I thought I'd be able to. Okay. So this card special summon or another one is special summon. Okay, special summon any winged beast, remove this, finish the duel. And this, please. If I really wanted to end it, I should have just crashed with this dragon. I'm a crouch with Cyberus Wizard. Oh. I'm gonna end with this card. I'm gonna commit seppuku. It's already in the position. I can only literally say thanks, Ariana, for letting me tribute summon. That's about it. Ooh, so close! Destroy 10 monsters. I hate how even when you lose duels, you don't get any rewards. Like, you could give it a late legacy pack or something. Out of period. Can I not duel anymore? Oh! Now the climb is started. Now the climb is started? It says it's open, so should be good. I'm thinking I could do a master pack for some reason. Now I can open this legacy pack. Alright, let's see. Man-eater bug gets a bug insect. Divine beast. What is the level of the monsters that are tribute summoned by attributing? 7 or above. Costumes, beasts are unleashed. They just asked the inversion of what was said earlier. They said it was 2. Question is next. Destroy a card 10 times, compete in a duel 3 times. Okay, just play the game basically. 2 are glowing. Cyber Commander, Bad Spirit Force. During your opponent's turn, a damage calculation, make the battle damage you take from this battle 0, then you can add 1 warrior type tuner monster, 1500 or less defense. From your graveyard to your hand, yikes. If it was from the deck to the hand, I'd actually take that, but it's useless. Piranha Army, battle damage. This card inflicts by taking your opponent's life points directly is doubled. I have this card in real life. Striping Panther. Stripping Partner. Okay. Copy normal summon set must be special summoned by the following effect. If the effect elevation of a monster you control is negated, except during a damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. For a special summon, you can target 1 level 4 or lower Cyberus monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, advantage if you get negated, but that's very specific. I have to reread that. I don't know if it said Cyberus only activating it. Oh my god, I did not read that right for the name. The L and the I look like one letter. You can control at least 2 other Cyberus monsters and no other cards in your hand. You can pay 1,000 life points. Draw 1 card. This card's normal special summon. You can reduce levels of all insect monsters you currently control by 1. The battle position of this card has changed. You can special summon 1 oily cicada from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Okay. If I get another oily cicada, but even then I don't have the stuff to make them turn. Set cards destroyed by your opponent's card effect. Shuffle this card into the owner's deck, then draw 1 card. So bad. Put 1 counter on this card during each of your standby phases. When this card is destroyed, inflict damage to the controller of the card that destroyed it. Build a 400. Good defense, I'll use it. MK Warrior 1, Rose Fairy. No way to add this card from the deck to my hand. Basically just Balloon Lizard and maybe this. 1 level 4 lower Cyberus from your graveyard. If I had more Cyberus in the graveyard then maybe, but I don't, so it's actually really not good. I'll say, whoa, I got a lot. Actually, I only have these 4. So with Flick Clown, I can combo with that, but it's not good to have. Okay, Balloon Lizard. I'm gonna get rid of Insector Firefly. It's doing nothing here. Actually, nothing I can do right now. You control 2 more ancient warriors. You can declare 1 attribute. Your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters that currently control with that attribute. Useless, useless, dies when I summon it. Okay, well, yikes. No, I'm going to do my first surrender. Like, not being a true, like, extreme version of this, I could sit here through all of these. Like, sit through here and never surrender, but it's a waste of time. I think about sitting through them if I could get a pack, potentially, from playing, but not off of that. Destroy cards, that's my goal, I gotta focus on. It's really hard with a set like this. Now hopefully, we'll do the play. I'm going to activate this, and hopefully they scoop. Just like how I scooped when they played their field spell and added Unicorn. Blackwing, Chinook the Snowblast. Send this card from your hand or field to graveyard, then target 1 face of monster your opponent controls. Send 1 Blackwing Synchro Monster. 1 Blackwing Dragon from your extra deck to the graveyard. You do until the end of this turn, the target monster loses 700 attack, negate its effects. It's a quick effect if you control a Dark Synchro Monster. Two monsters in phase. Okay. Sonic Chick, nice. Let's see. Dang it. Ooh, it works! It works! Oh my god. I need to see what he's playing. Gold? Probably Legacy packs? Yes. Yes. Deserved win. Out of a 60 card deck, if I can top deck that, we deserve it. Blackwing starter deck. That explains why I never saw that one before, that Snow. Not a tuner, and I guess the other one wasn't either. That's actually so funny it worked out the way I thought it would. I called it. Alright. No URs. It's alright. DDD card. Useless. Okay. Parsec, the Interstellar Dragon. If you control level 8 monster, you can normal summon this card without attributing. I've already got the makings. If I get a Galaxy Eyes card, or some more cards to go along with it. Tour of Doom. During your opponent's standby phase, toss a coin. If it's heads, your opponent cannot normal or flip summon until the next end phase. Until the end phase, you cannot normal or flip summon during your next turn. you can just set in special. I might try that, but I'm not really trying to. Harpy Lady, alright. Toon Dark Magician. Okay, we got another Toon card. That's cool. Must be special summon from your hand by treating one monster while you control Toon World. Aw, I can't use it without Toon World. Unlike Red Eyes. Toon World is destroyed. Destroy this card. Can attack directly unless they control a Toon monster, in which case this card must attack target a Toon monster. It's same effect. That sucks. Element Saber. That's good because I can search off of my field spell now. Okay. Altergeist Revitalization. Altergeist Link monster, dang it, in your graveyard, special summon it. You can banish this card from your graveyard immediately after it resolves. Normal summon one monster. Altergeist monster. Wood of Admiral, Destroyer Dynamo. Must be special summoned from your hand by sending 2 gadget monsters from your hand and or face up on the field. Nope. Only good things here is Parsec and then Mallow. Parsec's going to be for the future. If I get great Galaxy Eyes or more level 8s I can pull up easily. And Mallow is really good. I'm going to throw it in right now. Because I can search out the field spell. Don't know why I thought Element Saber would be in these packs versus the other one. Blindly Loyal Goblin. Goblin? What? Yeah, Goblin. 1800 attack. It's pretty good. Okay, level 5. If you set this card from your hand, to the spell and trap zone. During your opponent's turn, if this set card is destroyed, special summon it. When an artifact card is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, except during damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, so if I have 2 artifact cards, I can do something with that, but I'll definitely play this. Free level 5. People are going to destroy your back row all the time. It's good. Another Gladiator Beast. This card is special summon with an effect. Defense becomes higher. This card attacked or was attacked. You shovel into the deck. Special summon Gladiator Beast. Oh my god, Super Robo Yaru. I have this card in real life too. Robo Yaru, Super Robo Lady, Flashbang, and Marine Beast. Water Magician Bohegan. Unusable. Unless I get Instant Fusion. Activate only after damage calculation when a monster your opponent controls and made a direct attack. It is now the end phase of this turn. It's something. Something to prolong the suffering. Proto Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon while on the field. My first Pendulum card. The monster's pendulum is summoned. Return this card to the hand. That's if it's on the field, okay. When this card is normal... Oh no, this is the actual pendulum effect, my bad. So if you do a pendulum summon, it goes back to your hand. When this card is normal summoned, you can return all cards you control in the same column as the cards in your pendulum zones to your hand, including the pendulum zone cards themselves. You can add one monster with 2400 attack to 1000 defense from your deck to your hand. It's returned during the end phase. If this card's normal summoned or flip face up, return this card to your hand. It's so weird. It's an actual spirit monster too. I've never seen a pendulum spirit monster. Okay. And I kind of get it since it's a scale 9 that's really high. So Blindly Loyal Goblin, Artifact, maybe Flashbang. Upgrades. Alright, so I went ahead and added Artifacts Labras, Blindly Loyal Goblin, the Gladiator Hippo, and then Flashbang. I removed so far the Incantation package, the 2 monsters and the 1 random unusable ritual spell because it's pointless. They're all level 0. I can't do any plays off of them. Not level 0, 0 attack and defense. I can't really do any good extenders off of it. I removed Dollhouse as well since I couldn't do anything with that. Since target something with 0 attack, which I was thinking, okay, this. But if I had multiple copies of it, then I could do that. It needs to be something with the same name. I'm also going to remove this Ancient Warriors card since I know that's useless. But I was reading, and it turns out I can play this Dark Magician Girl because Red Eyes Toon Dragon says you can special summon 1/2 monster from your hand, ignoring summoning conditions. So by ignoring her conditions, I just put her in here. It says it must be special summoned by tributing one monster while you control Toon World, right? But by ignoring the conditions and it's being on the field, it says if Toon World on the field is destroyed, destroy this card, not if it's not there. So, if I can bring out the Red Eyes, I can special summon Dark Magician Girl as well, and she's not going to get destroyed by Toon World not being there. So, alright, we got combos. Time to get rid of something lame. I'm going to get rid of this Aromatherapy because it does nothing for me effect-wise. I don't have any aroma cards, right? And it's a tuner, which means I need stuff higher level to work with, but I only have one synchro I can play. This is unplayable, and I need a 6-star monster or multiple monsters that equal up to that. So, not really worth playing. Let's throw in a Super Robo-Yo and Marine Beast just because. And this new Link. Okay. Got a little something for you. 12 extra deck, 50 cards, so 55 total cards. I know it seems silly, but I don't want to activate this immediately and have them scoop. You know? Like, I want to see how this plays out since it's a 50 card deck. During your main phase, you can normal summon one level 1 light tuner in addition to your normal summon. So turn, you can target one face-up monster you control, send one normal monster from your attack from your hand or deck to your graveyard, and if you do, the targeted monster gains attack. You go to the level of it times 100. Okay, is this Blue Eyes player then? Alright, let's fire it off. Alright, absolutely nothing to respond with, cool. Unless they were smart and holding down the click, like, nah, we're not gonna let them think we got anything. Need to destroy cards though. Set something for my gorilla to destroy, please. Unless it's a girl with eyes of blue. Okay. What are you gonna do with this? Okay. Okay. Good, it's not Blue Eyes he sent. There's this card from your graveyard at one burst stream of destruction. Okay. Hope I get an Element Saber field spell, that'd be pretty hype. Okay. Level 8 monster. I do not have anything that can beat over this right now. I might be able to pull off the Gladiator Beast effect, right? The end of the battle phase of this card attacked or was attacked, yeah. Gladiator Beast was so annoying back on Duel Accelerator. Ew, not that. If you make that monster you control gain attack, yeah. Oh no, he has level 5? Okay, it's not a normal monster, thank God. Dang, that sucks. I don't have enough firepower to beat over this. That's not cool. Should probably set this drill barnacle. I don't know what I'm saving it for. I guess part of me is thinking if they summon a monster that's weak enough, I can attack over this. And normal summon this, activate the effect, bring out a token. Radion, can't do much with that. Even if I bring out this monster, what can I do with that? It's too weak. Definitely not a masochist deck. Let me stop, I think I'm shaking the camera. My bad, y'all, my bad. Getting extra damage for some reason, okay. If I could get a lot of Light Sworn cards at the end of the day for this deck, I'd be really happy with that. Because Light Sworn is one of those decks that was probably the top 3 most hated on freaking Duel Accelerator, but nowadays I've wanted to build it. Every time I look at it though, it's just like so many URs I'd have to invest in, because I'm free to play on my main account. Like I just now got around to making a pseudo Red Eyes deck. Okay, I have this in here, still completely useless. Need another Archfiend monster so I can remove his Kaiser Dragon. Only for him to drop Call by the Haunted or something. Sent. Ib. Just a very long set game. I don't know what I'm waiting for. But yeah, I do. Either the Element Saber Field Spell or the Archfiend card so I can remove this monster from play. Is it removed from play or just in the graveyard? Banish one Archfiend card from your hand or graveyard and then target one card, destroy. Okay. Ooh, it's actually really good because this effect says if it's destroyed, target one monster on the field, return it to the hand. It's not a choice, he has to do it. What's in the graveyard right now? Earth, light, water. Earth, light, water, no dark. Okay. Yeah, so if I can pull out that combo with the Archfiend, he's gone. He's forced to send my Emperor back to my hand. When the Emperor's back in my hands, I can use it next turn. Just a normal summon that will disappear, but still. It's better than absolutely nothing. It's so funny to me that the Element Saber card is my out for this situation. Taking a long time to pick something. I just realized I could really use that lame trap card called the Full Straight. Let's go! Played the long game and got a win out of it. Connection failed. This will be the last one for now, for some time. Either way, we hit bronze 5, so that's something. Now that the nothing period's gone, let's go to the shop. Do the legacy first. Try to get that best for last going. Mystical Elf, very nice. Looks like Swordsman of Landstar. Back when he's all angsty. When this card is summoned, change to defense. Okay. When a face-up monster you control is target for attack, you can change the target to this card. This card is targeted for attack. You can choose a number from 1 to 3, then send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Target gains 500 defense for each card sent until the end phase. What's that? Oh! It's like Card Trooper, that other card. Where's the effect that when it gets destroyed, you can draw 1 card or something? Make it match. That's cool. So it's a guaranteed normal, it goes to defense, you can redirect. I like these cards. Mystical Elf is such an OG card. I'll replace the reptile card with it. Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts. Wow. Imagine trying to resolve this. Keep this card on the field with the Castle of Dark Illusions on the field for 4 turns. Your standby phase, so it's going to be 8 turns just for 2,200 attack. Oh my god, Destiny Hero Doom Lord. Oh my god, this card brings me back. Once per turn, you can target one. Let me make sure you didn't get errata or I remember it correctly. Let's see. You can target one monster your opponent controls, banish it. You cannot declare an attack the turn you activate this effect. Oh. You must control the face of attack position card. Activate and resolve this effect. The banished monster returns to your opponent's field during your second standby phase after activation. I thought it said beforehand that this card wasn't able to attack, not nothing. Alright, I just looked it up. There's been like 3 erratas on this card. Nothing major. It basically was the same, so I forgot that you can't attack at all. I thought it was just you can't attack with this monster. I might still use it because it can still open up something. If I use this effect on any XZ's monster, they lose their materials, you know, so there's that. A lot of the times I'm not going to be attacking anyway if I'm in a losing position. I don't have a swarming ability yet with the deck. Yeah, the main errata point was they're saying you can't, it used to say the monster goes back on the field in the same position, but now they removed it, so I guess they can place it anywhere they want. Dark Effigy, tribute summon a dark monster. A dark normal monster, you can choose this. 2 tributes, lame. Final Gesture, Ganix up there. You target 1 level 3 monster you control. Special summon 1 monster with the same name as that monster from your hand or graveyard. Effects are negated. During the end phase of this turn, destroy that face-up monster. Also lame. Okay, so I like Card Blocker, Mystical Elf. I said I'll swap out Master Pack. Please be good. Save us. Almost thought it was the UR color, but we'll see. I'll take another copy of that Altergeist card. It's not bad. Metal Foes Fusion. Here's someone. Metal Foes Fusion monster from your extra deck. I thought it was for any fusion for some reason, but it's still a good card to me because it's a free draw. I'm playing stuff like Light Sworn. I have that one Light Sworn card. I'm going to throw in that card blocker. And I got Dante. So that's 3 cards that can mill this. Tachyon Chaos Dark Hole. It's for Galaxy XZs, useless. Patchwork Fluffle. Can also be treated as Fright Fur monster while facing on the field. On the field can be used as substitution for any one fusion material whose name is specifically listed on Fright Fur. Okay. Just all Fright Fur stuff. Magidog. Good attack. This card's into the graveyard for the synchro summon of a spellcaster type monster. Select and add 1 field spell card from your graveyard to your hand. Not a good effect. 2 level 6 monsters. Dragonlark Pyren. Okay. I'm not going to care what it does if I can't really play it. You got Predaplanet here. The monster with a Predaplanet counter leaves the field while this card is face up on the field. Add 1 card. Predap. Card from your deck to your hand. Well, I don't have Predaplanet counters. Secret Blast, a burn card. Inflict 300 to your opponent for each card they control. If this card you control is destroyed, make 1,000. Nice. Raid Raptor Necro Vulture. Just per turn, you contribute 1 Raid Raptor monster, then target 1 rank up magic spell in your graveyard, add to your hand. You also cannot XYZ for the rest of this turn except with the effect of rank up magic spell card. Okay. So Secret Blast, Dark Lark Parrion, Metal Foes Fusion. Yeah, it's more use than some of these other cards that are completely useless, you know. Venom Cobra. This Infernoid card can leave because I couldn't use that. Limit Overdrive is completely useless too because this is a tuner synchro monster and a non-tuner synchro monster. Definitely not using that. 1 dinosaur type monster, 2,500 attack. Do I even have that? No, I have a decent amount of dinosaurs. No, I do not, so that card is completely useless. Discard 1 card, then target 1 danger monster you control. 500 Titan defense until the end of this turn. If this card is in the graveyard, you can discard 1 danger monster, place this card on the bottom of the deck, then draw 1 card. It's not bad if I get danger cards, honestly. There's so many. Ah, they're locked to master packs. I don't know why I thought some of these, because their normals would be locked to, you know, the other one. Legacy packs. 1 more card to get rid of. Sporadic Trap, that can leave. Actually, I'm gonna throw a Magidog and remove this Shiranui Swordmaster. There's a funny way to end the duel. He served us well. That's it. Hey, alrighty.
That's right.